has been way too long since I did one of these. Daggone. Oh man, I think the last one was what, early September? Now it's November 1st. Things have not gone well recently. Actually, I slowed down and stopped doing the vlogs because I went back and watched them on YouTube and they're not great. I mean, I know I only did a couple, but um, the audio is rough. When I'm in the car, at least there is the built-in, like the Bluetooth speaker system, and there's a mic that'll pick me up. But just around the house trying to talk to things, there was one part where the fan was so loud I could barely make out what I was saying. And so I thought to myself, I have some studio equipment. I should be able to do better vlogging material than this. Like there's got to be a way to hook up a mic and do some stuff. Of course, my laptop is destroyed. Otherwise, I would just run. I've got an interface. Plug the mic into the box. The box goes into the laptop, and ta-da! There's your audio. Laptop is destroyed. So I've got one that I'm borrowing from an amazing family, but I need to do some heavy and intensive processing stuff, and this one will definitely let me do some blogging and get to work on that. Blogging is another thing I'll talk about later. So my laptop is destroyed, so I thought to myself, well, I've got an iPhone. It's an iPhone with a good camera, so why not? I should be able to do good audio, video quality on that. So I, take my recording desk. I've got this, multi-track thing where I can run 8 channels in. It'll record all of them at the same time. It records to a hard drive. I have 36 songs and tracks that I've started working with. Some of which I've exported and popped up on the internet. Like I had a request to cover Mad World once, so I did that. All on that desk. It's all built in. So I run the audio out of that and plug it into the phone, and it's not picking up anything. Like it won't use that audio. It still uses the built-in mic. Why? So I Google it, and I find out that it's because all modern phones use this tip ring sleeve adapter. If you're not familiar with it, this is a regular adapter. You'll notice there's the tip, then there's a line, there's a ring in between, and then another line, and then a sleeve goes down, and that's the entire jack. So one of these is your left channel, one is the right channel, and one is a ground or a balance, or however you want to think of it. And so the problem is, phones now have headphones that have a built-in mic in them. So there's a left, a right, a ground, and a microphone input that looks more like this. Tip, ring, another ring, and then a sleeve at the bottom. So the inside of your phone is making 4 connections, not 3. So I don't have a way to plug in. I hopped on Amazon and dug around, and I bought some adapters that have the tip ring sleeve portion, and they split. Here's your speakers going out like headphones. Here is your microphone coming in. So I ran my recording desk, good strong signal, into the splitter, ran it into the phone. It was too strong. Too much crackling and fuzzing and fizzing and whatever else you want to say. No bueno. So I go on Amazon. I find another adapter, $21 for this thing. But it's meant to handle line level audio. So it's strong, and I plug it in, and it works. So I'm excited. Within a couple days, we had a rainstorm, and my ceiling leaked. Not on the laptop I'm borrowing. Not on my guitar. On the recording desk. Literally nothing else in my studio was harmed but the recording desk. And all of those songs and projects that I've been working on are completely gone. Our drive is ruined. There's literally nothing to be done. So I'm very brokenhearted and very frustrated about all of that. And I don't know what to do. However, I still have the old interface that I would plug into the computer if only I had a, need to get a better computer. Maybe mine can be fixed. I don't know. We'll see. But at some point, when I can afford it, I gotta get a better computer. Until then, I'm looking at this interface and realizing it's got 4 inputs, the box that I could plug things into to go into the computer, and it's got a headphone output. So on a whim, I plugged in a mic and a guitar, and I plugged headphones into it, and I listened, and sure enough, I can turn each channel up and down. It's like a tiny little mixer in and of itself. Just instead of sending a USB signal to a computer, I'm sending a regular headphone signal out to a headphone adapter. You'll notice I'm not using the one I had to spend $21 on because, that's a long story. I'll get to that another time. I'm using an off-brand iRig. So that's my new fascination, and that will let me multi-track record. But again, later. So I have made equipment that's not exactly built for this do this. So there's that. And praise God I've got that. If this goes down, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I've got this, at least. And I got a new mic, accidentally. You'll notice this baby is hot blue. Very fancy, very gorgeous. And it was only $17 on Amazon. I wanted to get it for the youth group. So I snagged it, put it in my Amazon cart, and then I thought, you know what, maybe I can get the church to buy it instead of me spending money on it. And then if the church buys it and it's not good for them, I'll bring it home and I'll find a use for it. I'll buy it off the church, maybe. If anyone from the church financial team is watching, we didn't discuss this. So, I threw it in my Amazon cart, decided against it, realized I needed a different adapter for the phone so that I could listen and multi-track record. So I bought this off-brand iRig adapter, threw it in my Amazon cart, checked out. Did not even realize until the package showed up that I still had this microphone in the cart, and it sounds way better than the stuff I've been using, standard mics. So I'm excited. I'm kind of an idiot, but I'm a happy idiot right now. There's that. I'm going to be recording a lot more at home now that I have adapters, and everything is so rigged up, but if it works, it works. My physical therapy is going well. I switched facilities. Same company, just I went from Fairmont to Morgantown. The Fairmont place was really small. They had a limited amount of equipment, and my schedule was changing. And so the Morgantown place, although it's further from home, it's closer to work. So I can work with my schedule the way I need to, when I need to. So yeah, that's going well. Thank you, Bryn, for asking. My daughter is growing. She's getting really descriptive, which is beautiful and irritating. We've finally been hanging out with friends, having people over to our place more often, which is great because I feel like I've needed that for so long. And I'll always take an excuse to grill. Grab some steaks, marinate them overnight, throw them on the grill. Hey, if you want to have a good time, let me know. I don't have a whole lot of money, but I'll get some cheap meat and some veggies and we'll make something happen. Thank you for your time. I can't believe it's been 10 minutes already. I didn't think that I had that much to say tonight, but I'm glad to be back vlogging. It's taken a long time just to get the equipment and all the setup rigged up so that this can be done. Thanks for listening to my update. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening, for caring, just for being here. Be well. See you next time.